If you're a registered Focusrite hardware user, then you would have got this email in your inbox a few days ago offering you a brand new free plugin from the guys over at Sonnox. Now that's really good news, but the even better news is this plugin is really good. If you don't have an EQ soothing style plugin in your arsenal, and you've got a bit of Focusrite hardware kicking around which you haven't yet registered, you've got until the middle of September to do so, and I recommend you do because this one is well worth grabbing. Let's dive straight in. Okay, so the first thing you're probably going to notice about Soften is this is an incredibly straightforward plugin. You've got one dial in the middle, you've got EQ graph on the right hand side, and to the left you've got three presets: guitar, vocals, and mix bus. I'm kind of presuming there might be a more expansive version of this plugin on the horizon if it's not out already from Sonnox. But even though this is limited guitar, vocals, and mix bus, they're the kind of things which I'm going to be reaching for a plugin like this for. So this is incredibly helpful, even limited to those three options. So when you go for guitar, you can see on the right hand side where the EQ graph is, you've got nasal to shrill, the vocals harshness to S's, and the mix bus boxy to fatiguing. If I put it onto vocals, I'm just going to leave this vocal muted for now and put it on 100%. You can then see this graph kicking in and see what the plugin is doing. Now there's no markers on here, there's no indication of frequency, but if we're going from harshness to S's, then I would assume we're going through the mid band and then getting into the upper mids and the top end. Okay, so let's put this plugin through its paces. I've been looking through some samples to find some particularly harsh sounding vocals. I think I've definitely found a winner here. So I've just got it down to 0% at the moment. In fact, let's just completely bypass the plugin and take a listen. Yipes. Okay, so this vocal could definitely benefit from a little bit of de-harshening. So let's just ramp it all the way up to 100% and take a listen. I mean, straight away with these headphones on, I can really tell the difference because it was hurting my ears. So let's blend a bit of this back just to bring a bit of bite back into this vocal. And what I have found with this plugin is its happy space often seems to be around the halfway point, around 50%. If you dial it fully at 100%, then you can lose a little bit of the bite and the cut through of either your vocal or your guitar. It really depends when you're working with the mix. What you need, but there's no doubt about it, this plugin is very effective. So now let's try it on a not so obviously harsh vocal, just a male rap vocal which I've found in a sample collection. So let's take and listen to that, first off with it bypassed.
Watch TV cause I wanna be on it. Friends be fake, ain't that ironic? MF Doom, that man's iconic. I'm going mental like I ain't psychotic.
Let's bring Soften in and see what it does. I'm just gonna dial it in.
Watch TV cause I wanna be on it. Friends be fake, ain't that ironic? MF Doom, that man's iconic. I'm going mental like I ain't psychotic. Learning the crap because I have a passion. Driving the foreign and
getting a bit lispy there where you hear it just really digging into those S's. So I'm just going to bring it back again around that sort of 50% mark.
Watch TV cause I wanna be on it. Friends be fake, ain't that ironic? MF Doom, that man's iconic. I'm going mental like I ain't psychotic. Learning the crap because I have a passion. Driving the foreign and I ain't gon' crash it. I ain't the best at whatever I do. Cooking the beat like I'm cooking my food.
Softening it too much, it's just going to lose the edge of the vocal, and I suspect stop it from cutting through the mix so much. But just taking a little bit off, letting this plugin do its job just to smooth out that vocal was very effective. Over to electric guitar now. Here's the sample. Let me just bypass the plugin. Nice, snappy, Fendery sound. Let's bring in Soften and just take the edge off it a little bit. Once again, if we go all the way, then we're going to kind of lose the character, I suspect. And let's check out this electric guitar. First of all, again, bypassed. It's a nice snappy sound. What will happen if we bring in a bit of soften just to smooth it out a touch? Finally onto the mix bus, where I think applying a plugin like this with a less is more approach is always a smart move. I think this could be great for dynamically removing certainly some of that boxiness that can build up in a mix. So let's just take a listen to this mix, and I'm just going to bring in just a touch of soften.
I really don't think so. Who's these guys? Community cops, gangs and knives, and make it stop. Someone please free the beast. I know we got.
See, it's just taking out a little bit of that boxiness. You know, 400, 500, 600 hertz. Let's take a listen again.
I really don't think so. Who's these guys? Community cops, gangs and knives, and make it stop. Someone please free the beast. I know we got life. This is day release. The police driving by because you know they're scared, and though you cannot blame them, you've begun to care. As they pull you over drinking in the street, there's a riot around the corner with a target to meet.
So that's the free Soften plugin from the guys over at Sonnox and this collaboration with Focusrite. If you've got that email just sitting in the inbox and you haven't actioned it yet, I think it's 100% worth grabbing this plugin. I really enjoyed using it, and it's certainly one I'm going to reach for in the future. If you haven't got a soothing plugin like this already, that's an absolute no-brainer. If you want to find out more about the plugin, I'll leave a link below this video. If you found the video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Are you already using this plugin? Have you used it? Let me know how you got on with it in the comments box below. If you want another helping hand for mixing your vocal EQ, then I've got a free vocal EQ cheat sheet for you below this video. If you enjoyed this video today, definitely want to check this next one out.